Hey, what's going on, guys? Chuckles here, and today I've got some more gameplay for you. Today I'm going to be utilizing the Voidwalker subclass. This is actually a really close game, and I make a lot more mistakes in this one. The first game I showed you guys, or sorry, the second game I showed you guys, with the Striker, you know, with that 22 efficiency, not every game's going to be like that. There's going to be games where they're not flawless, and it is a much tougher game. You don't just stomp the enemy team. So I'm going to kind of explain, you know, what I do right and, again, what I do wrong. I'm honestly considering just calling this series the good, the bad, and the dumb, because there are some things that are really, really dumb that can happen. And to be quite honest, you know, a lot of people might tell me it's hard to get a positive KD, or efficiency, I guess, now, in Destiny 2. The fact of the matter is, though, you can make a lot of mistakes, like I do in this game, and a lot of games, and you can still end with a pretty high efficiency. As well as getting a few captures. So it's not all about your KD, it's really about the decisions you make in every single moment and every interaction you play. So when you're in PvP, you know, and you go through and you get in a 1v1 engagement, or you get an engagement, you walk around a choke, how are you going to approach that situation, and how are you going to make sure that you come out on top? I'm really hoping I don't grab the sniper ammo, because I know I'm not going to probably land too many shots here. So all in all, just a really poor play. I was probably closer to that heavy than I needed to be. I had a pulse rifle, and a pulse rifle strength is usually to be at about a medium range. And if I'm not, I need to be hip firing. I probably should have just switched to my submachine gun to deal with those guys that were up close. So here, I come back and I destroy this guy and try and pick this guy off too. And actually there is where I did something smart. I saw him running at me. I didn't know what he had. So I ended up backing up and playing it safe and used my teammate as support. So I was able to make sure we secured that point, and now I can push to B and try and help us capture that. For those of you that haven't employed the Voidwalker, you know, I really do like the empowered grenades, just because occasionally one of them may not follow someone, but if you can take two different targets down by, I don't know, half their health or 80 of their health, it's actually really helpful. It doesn't do extra damage when you empower your grenade. However, just making sure that they both lose some of their health and puts you in at an advantage, that is really helpful, especially with the way that this map has played for me in the beta. A lot of my engagements have not been in a 1v1. I have had a lot more team fire and a lot of people team shooting me, just due to the nature of not only one, the maps are smaller, but two, there are less people. So if you think about it, instead of having 6 people in a game and 5 other people they can shoot at, there's only 4 total people, which means there's either you or 3 other people. So the fact that there's less people to actually shoot at means that there's a good chance they may actually team fire at you just because they have less targets. And I don't know how I hit that sniper shot. The second one's a lot more like what I've been aiming, or how I've been aiming. So you can aim down this corridor here with the sniper and try and pick up a couple of shots. It's actually not bad. I really like this corridor for scouts. After I used the sniper in this gameplay, as well as a few others, I actually ended up putting it away, solely because I actually liked the fusion rifle and the shotgun a lot more. I used the shotgun mainly on my Voidwalker, just because he has blink, and a lot of people I know are going to hate blink shotgun. But all in all, it's effective and a good way to take out the enemy team and secure a point, especially when you're in an engagement where you're not fighting fair, you're fighting against 2 people. Again, so I hit all those sniper shots. I was actually, you know, pretty decent, a good way to clean up that middle choke. Here was really poor play. I actually switched to my submachine gun as I slid in to fight that Titan, and I ended up losing that engagement, and the only thing I did was take down his shields. I probably should have just played it safe and kept out my pulse rifle, and just kept my distance, and I probably would have stood a better chance. But the fact that I slid up to him made it a lot easier for him to take me out. Not only one, because at that point when I slid, I didn't shoot until I had actually got close enough, and 2, I had nowhere to hide behind for cover either. So here, I was ADS for too long and too zoned in on that one choke and that guy jumping around, that 2 of their team members came and flanked, killed myself, as well as my teammate. Not only did they manage to pick up, let's see, they have B, and I guess we have 8, or no, they had 2 points. They picked up 4 kills, or 4 points, they also picked up the heavy ammo, so they may also get some more points with that as well. So that just goes to show how one minor mistake can greatly influence the game, especially with how close this game is, or will be. You guys will, we do catch up, so you guys will just see though how a minor mistake, even one mistake, whether it's myself or my teammates, and because of the nature of this game, you can't control your teammates, that one mistake I put on myself. So the one mistake I make is ultimately the difference in this game, and there's a lot of those one mistakes here you guys will see. So I've got my super now. We're down over 15 points. We're struggling here. I believe it's 18 points at this point, and I hear them pop their super. So I've got a couple of choices: either contest that super with mine, or let it wear off, and then try and get to the point and capture it, and try and use that super like this here, where I can pick up 2 of them, which I think was a lot more effective. And the fact that I managed to kill those 2 guys, this guy unfortunately ended up getting me because I honestly just failed. I should have thrown the grenade and started firing, but at no point did I really put any damage on him. Luckily at this point though, my team had grouped and they were managed to capture B, which is huge considering that heavy ammo just spawned, or power ammo, sorry. Which is ideally what you guys should be trying to do. At any point you capture B. The best time to capture B, I mean, some people might say all the time, but you want to ultimately have B prior to power ammo spawning. You don't want to try and capture it afterwards because people will know exactly where at least one of you is at during that point. So make sure you try and hold B prior to the power ammo. That way you don't have to be standing in one location broadcasting your location. So here, guy pops his super. I'm going to try and hide. And then I just back up and I believe this guy kills me. Yes, he does. So this is actually a mistake that I've made probably about a dozen times now. I was so used to the melee being able to take out all of their shields and then kill them again. So 2 melees will actually not kill somebody in PvP anymore. So you do got to be careful with that. I ideally have just kind of learned to, when using the melee, make sure that I just get their health down to about half if their shields need to be completely gone if I expect my melee to kill them. So something I didn't go through and prepare for when I tried to take out that warlock. And I was really dumb about it as well. So here it is a tied game. You guys can see what I mean. It is extremely close. And out of all the mistakes I made, any one of those mistakes could have won us this game. But instead, we ended up losing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want to continue to see more of this, let me know down below. And I hope you all have a great day. See you in the next video.